How's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Tacos, good to see you. Breaker, great to see you. Ultra Row, missed you, buddy. How you doing? Ryan, hello again. Wolfblades, how you doing, man? Barkman, almost missed the 2 second intro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I saw your comment. I didn't respond to it yet, in case YouTube forces me to do anything. I don't cave into overlords. And if I need to get into a debate with them, I'm going to give them a good fight. So no worries on that one. Um, let's see. LSDs, how you doing? 68. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not pushing today, but it's looking pretty bright. I ran some math. It's looking pretty bright. Uh, Ultra just cooking lunch while watching. Yeah, yeah, it's good time for you. Make some meat or whatever. Okay. Um, let's see
James
what's
Bond.
going on here today. Ooh,
James Bond.
Ultra! Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Let me make sure that my notifications are actually on. Huh. Okay, well, I saw the notification, but anyway. Hey, Abdi. How you doing on YouTube today? Good to see you. Okay. Um, I already finished my 3 tasks. The tournament tasks are already done. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's even more broken than the usual. Now, when you actually re-roll, it's even more broken. That's messed up. Ryan, you're having breakfast? Cold pizza? That doesn't sound too good, but I hope you enjoy it. I had some waffles this morning, and I have like 2 more sips in my coffee. Hold on. Such a good coffee. Ultra, yeah, the task tab is really messed. Yeah, because now, let's say I re-roll now. I'll just demonstrate. This is a bad one anyway. Oh, no, no, no. This is a good one. I don't want to re-roll this one. Let's do this one. So I hit re-roll. So before, we used to see like a blank square. Now we don't even see that. So you don't even know if it registered. So now you need to reboot and hope that it actually took it. It's so messed up. Like, this was like extra hard mode this time. Are we supposed to make things better, or are we supposed to make things worse? Anyway, that's Copley's thing. I'll let them figure it out. Okay, let's see the events today. We got some Gem Hadar. That's super easy. Oh, yeah, yeah, we gotta spend. Ooh, yes, we gotta spend. We got so much loot to spend. That's right. Oh, yeah. So, I already purchased everything I wanted. If you remember my list. Let me see. Silosh says, I just wait 30 seconds on that screen and the tasks refresh. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. I just reboot because I'm impatient. So I already purchased the Chaos deck that I wanted. I already purchased all the bundles for the rare parts for the Rev. At this point, I'm going nuts with the Crystal. So I told you I'm buying Uncommon Crystal. And I already purchased a little bit for some of the tasks to complete. But let me see where that is. So yeah, I'm getting 204. I got 206. Oh my god, this is going to be so beautiful. 206 divided by 3 times 204. I'm going to get 14,000 crystal from this. It looks like my Velox is going to get tiered up. It's probably going to get tiered up. I think I'm going to get so much crystal, it's going to come out of my ears. And I will not be able to convert it all. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to... Yeah, I think there's... Velox is going tier 3 soon enough. Let's see where I land after all these mats. Okay, just to spend, so I make sure that I score in the event. Let me grab 20 chests right now. That's 4,000 uncommon. Wow. Yeah, guys. If you already purchased everything you want, like everything that is important to you, go crazy on the crystal. Just go crazy. Most likely, Ultra, I don't know if you caught up on the replays, but I did the math at the rate that I'm getting the uncommon crystal. I also placed pretty decently in the recent SLBs, so I got some uncommon crystal from those as well that ended this morning. I'm just getting so much that it's just gonna be a pile of let me show you like the math right now. Oh, and I did also was able to sync my account live. I fixed that thing in the configuration file, so now I don't need to sync it manually. Okay, the numbers. Anyway, so I'm looking at the ratio here. Rare crystal, I need 3, and I need 21 uncommon. So by the time I get like the ore and the gas, I'm gonna have a lot of crystal. So my guess is this is gonna work, but we'll see. But it's looking pretty promising right now. And also, I shared some screenshot. I was able to beat some higher level Solomatas. The 68 uncommon and the... was it that 67 epic? I think so, yeah. And I didn't test the 69 rare. Ignoring Revenant Refinery? No, I'm not ignoring it. Why would I ignore that? It's such a great refinery. I'm not going to ignore it. You'll have tons of mats when scrap your Revenant? Wait, are you telling me that the Revenant is... The Revenant doesn't produce regular mats. Okay, I better... Let me check. This can be a game changer. Let's put it level, what, 50? Yeah, no, it's not gonna give mats. It's only gonna give the mats from the refinery. Oh, Miserex, yeah, thank you. Yeah, the XP video, I was waiting to produce it for a while. I've been holding on some screenshots for like a month. I just didn't get the time with all the recent live streaming and stuff. I was just so involved with that. But yeah, thank you. So it's not a secret that Scopely is watching content creators and their content because they're trying to see how they can make more money from the information that they get. So I am sharing a lot of information, but let's put it this way. There's some things that if I share them, I know for a fact Scopely will take them out in a second. They already done it when we had some discussions on Discord. They already done it with other content creators. So some things I can say in private chat that I shouldn't say in my videos or on stream or on our main channel. And let's leave it there. Those 10 tokens we receive from scrapping. Yeah, I'll get them when I get them. I think my Revenant is getting close to tearing up. I think the next time we get the weekly, I'm probably going to tear it up. Hey, Jorg. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so I think I need to do some MU. So let's go and do that in the meantime. Yeah, the red tokens. We get 10 of them. Yeah, look, I'm going to get a lot of mats. I also didn't finish claiming all of my choice rewards. I still have a lot of them. I'm just waiting for the Alliance tournament to end, and then I'm going to cash in whatever I have left. But I still have 1480. Now, I'm probably going to go with ore primarily, because I need a lot of it, but also I'm starting to notice that I have some power steel problem. So, I want more power steel. Hey, Luminous, good to see you. So say, hey, JB, hope you've been well. You progress very quickly, I see. No idea how difficult it is in G6 land, but good job regardless. Thank you. It is more challenging. It is a different playstyle. You have some elements that you didn't have before, ever, like Hazard and other things. So some things are more difficult, but it's not out of reach. It's not that difficult. And for most people that actually beef up their ships a lot more than I do, because I go pretty minimal, they shouldn't have a problem at all. But yeah, I appreciate the feedback here. All right, let's get in there. Run a few of these. Oh yeah, looking at rep. My rep is going to be so ready. I already hit idolized. on all three. So this is it. In 177 billion, I'm capping the rep, and it's done. Another thing out the window. Is anybody pushing anything this weekend? Some research, some ships, some ops, by any chance? I'm thinking probably a month-ish for me to be very close. Also, I'm not taking into account, I didn't cash in on so many things. Like, all my loyalty tokens are still piled up. Like, I have so many of them. And because I hit Syndicate 54, then I get the maximum possible loot from those. So I have, what, like 6 or 7, let's say, of these chests. That's going to be 550 each of the uncommon. It doesn't give rare. That's a bummer. And the 30, I will have about, let's say, 4 or 5 of them. So that's 2,000 rare. About 6,000 uncommon. So I have a lot more coming that I didn't even take into account. Barkman, I could maybe tier Kwasi, but it really seems like diminishing returns. Kwasi, that's a ship, right? Wait, where am I going? Forgot what the Kwasi is. Luminous, as for me, I completed the Vidar archive, built the Talios, Voyager, and maxed the Antares. Locked Fed and Klingon at 10 million. I want to ask, do you recommend tri-locking? I've seen mixed opinions about it. I absolutely recommend tri-locking. Tri-locking is the most rewarding path and even easier path. Especially if you do Mirror Universe and you kill the surveys. The only thing to keep in mind, if you go tri-locking, the rewards are going to be amazing. You're going to get maximum rewards from all factions every single day. It's going to build up a nice pile of advantage. But the problem is you are going to be negating all of your gains and losses, because when you complete all the events and all of the daily goals, so all the pluses and the negatives, they all balance out, so you don't really advance or progress in the reputation in the old-fashioned way. So you need to do things like Mirror Universe surveys. That's a must. And also you have a lot of other incentives to get in there. So it's not just for reputation. You're going to find yourself that you're in there regardless. For broken parts, for faction credits, for Sigma speed-ups or whatever speed-ups for your level. They just drop a lot of good things. And then another way that I'm gaining it is through the Section 31 store. You have the reputation bundles. So I'm gaining at my level about 1 billion a day. So 720 from these and 360 from these. And because I run a lot of waves, I don't have any problem with that. Now you also, if you still need to push and you want to do that, the DTI store also has reputation, ways to get reputations. I don't really buy this unless like it's an emergency. For example, I was like just about to go idolized, and I think I had a discrepancy between a couple of factions. So I ended up buying like 1 or 2 bundles of these, like 50 each. So I will have all of them at the next level. So it's not going to build like, you know, because if they separate too much, then you're going to start like the pluses and the negatives are not going to balance out, and then one of them can take off. So I had to be careful with that. But yeah, try reputation, absolutely do it. Barkman, Officer SMS. Oh yeah, Kwasi, the new one. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be unlocking him. He's a decent officer. I'm not going to say he's not good. He's good. But remember, most PvE officers that have actual importance, they will open up free-to-play sourcing. So we will all unlock him. Maxing is a different story, but we're all going to unlock him. Because he seems like very important. Alesti's Oh, I'm still stuck at 60, and we have to face an Ops 70 server in the incursions. It will be fun pushing research now. Wow. Yeah, good luck with that. But incursions usually comes down to which server has the better shield discipline. So even though they're stronger, but you guys are going to be tight when it comes to shielding, and you're not going to bleed that many resources, and they will. And also, if they slack and you're able to drain one of their whales, because they're 70, they're going to yield a lot more points. So this could actually play in your favor. It depends on how shield discipline you guys are. Barkman, I'm on the 3rd now. Just above the 1st milestone. Nice! Yeah, I'm probably going to hit the one more milestone in the 2nd, then I'll be done. Banjo, hey, JB. In your view, what is the 2nd best FC? I have Lorca now and invest in Kirk. But wondering if to invest more in Kirk or someone else. Near to getting my 3rd and 4th slots free to play. Okay, fair question. Lorca is hands down the best. There's no deny. Nobody can. That's not even up for debate. He's number 1, no question. For the others, I would answer it depends. The answer is it depends. Depends on what you're actually trying to do. So like I did some solo matas today because I was trying to not snipe, but I was trying to sneak in and get a better position in the chaos stick damage SLB. So I did some solo armadas to score high. So I placed Sloan and Locutus because they give bonus for solo armadas. Janeway is great for Q trials. Spock is... Hey, Hawk! Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Spock is great for upgrading. Like, he saves you materials, also better mining. So you're going to have to start rotating that now. Depends on what you're doing. So this is more of an active approach now. It's like crewing a ship. Depends on what you're doing. Lorca, for sure, keep him in. The other ones rotate. I keep Kirk pretty much there for the most part because the main ability that I need to be active all the time is 2nd star to the right. I need the extra warp range because I don't tier my ships that high. So if I take him off, most of my ships cannot get to where they need to get. Abdi, I'm struggling to get my Spock club syncing. For some reason, it has stopped. Yeah, Abdi, it's... you know, there are issues. I mean, I had issues syncing mine live. But go to their Discord, and they have like, you know, tech support forum there. And they're pretty responsive. They can help you if it's stuck. Mizarx, I'm preparing for level 52. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Hell yes. Love to hear that. Luminous Corpse, thanks for your input. I'll get to it after I build the Enterprise. I'm up 35, by the way. So it is regular speed-ups for me. Yeah, but still, speed-ups means Latinum. Latinum is good. I never say no to Latinum. Heck, I even, like, on the outdated away teams, I still go for regular speed-ups because it's Latinum. 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 I'm not gonna say no. You know how much I need? I need, like, maybe... As it stands today, I need 300 million Latinum to push to 68 if I had all the materials today. It's gonna get ugly. I expect nuking my stash to push to 68. I don't think I'll have enough speed-ups. So I'm gonna bleed some Latinum on this. So yeah, go get it. Barkman, 25% for tier 1, 30% for tier 2, 40% for tier 3. Yes, for that officer. Let's take a look at him. Oh yeah, I'm 12 shards away. I'm unlocking him for sure. Yeah, and that's why I think he's important, because you're starting to see the signs, right? Apex Shred everywhere. They start dripping those officers. It's starting to become a thing. The next generation hostiles are going to be... We're going to need Apex Shred. I can feel it. Abdi, not worth tearing him up. Not yet. But again, I expect something to happen with this Apex Shred. This is not just gonna stay purely in the elite waves. It's not gonna happen. Banjo, got it. I hadn't thought about rotating the FC. Good point. Thanks for your input. Anytime. Wolf Blades, more like 250 million lad, JB. Yeah, I'll have enough, but to see this beautiful stash, this is the highest I've ever, the most Latinum I've ever held as a free-to-play. I never thought I'll go above 100 million, sorry. And now I'm like approaching 200 million. So I'll be sad to see it go, but ops justifies the means. I will burn it all. I will burn everything. I don't care. I want op 70. Ranks, not tiers. Apex Shred, Favor, 150% are decent. Yeah, those, I maxed those immediately. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Wolfblades and I were... Actually, he showed me live how he completes the G5 Elite Wave. And he used ships... I mean, he has like 6 ships. But he used ships that are closer to the power that I have in mind. And he used PvE crews, and he actually pulled it off. So, there's hope for us. And he did it unbuffed, too. So, but he has more researches than me. But I think... I'm not testing it yet, and the reason is... We have this event that I'm about to complete. I'm actually going to reach the last milestone on this. This one. I just need to complete one more, and I'm going to get the last milestone. And it's going to be... I'm going to have to do it the morning of, because what's going to happen is... There's a day and 22 hours for this to expire. And I'm tapped out on all of the ciphers. But what's going to happen... In 1 day and 20 hours, I'm getting another entry. So the last 2 hours before the event expires, I'm going to max it. Then after that, I'm going to be testing with my ships and see if we can actually do it as free-to-play without the ship, without the special ship. Ryan, is 68 worth it if you had to spend all of your Latinum? Ryan, do you remember who you were talking to here? Of course it's worth it. I'm gonna get so much more. What are you talking about? You know? Yeah. Yes. I'm not spending Latinum on anything else. What do I need it there for? You know? It's not... No, I'm pushing. Oh, I'm so pushing. I'm so pushing. Breaker, no, but JB is on a leveling high. Yes, you're on to me. Wolfblades, yeah, he's 68. He's 68, and he's beefy. Like, we're talking about, he was always, like, for the most part in G6, like, 1 level higher than me-ish. And I was dying on his miners. When I tried to hunt him OPC, when our alliances were not in best terms, I was just dying on his miners. I sent a warship with PvP crew, and I died to his miners. When I say that he's researched to the teeth, I mean it. I mean it. It's embarrassing. Schweiss says on YouTube, 188 million Latinum. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna disappear in like a month. I don't know if I'll get down to 0, but it's gonna be very close to 0. It's gonna get so drained. But look, I've been there before, like growing, you know, in the 30s and 40s and 50s. I was almost tapped out on Latinum. But again, once you reach the next ops level, you get so much more. You're stronger, you get more rewards, you get better ships, you get better everything, and it's exciting for me. Like for me, opsing up, you've seen me opsing up. Yeah, nah. Everything is here to support me opsing up. I will sacrifice all of it. Like, I've done some things, like, outside the box, piercing conventional thinking just to ops up as quickly as I do. I'm not going to let a nice shiny pile of Latinum to stop me. I will sacrifice that as well. We just need to make sure that I have enough. Again, look at the steel. I need 28 million. This doesn't take into account, you know, some other efficiencies that I'm going to get. But yeah, this is a challenge. It's not going to be easy. I don't know which one I'm going to be short of first. Latinum, steel, or materials. We'll know more in a few weeks. Breaker, except for your wallet. Yeah, my wallet is out of the picture. That's not happening. Schweiss, when do you think Op 70 is going to happen? Do you think G7 is coming soon? G7, according to history, is going to come by the end of the year. Usually October, something like that, before Christmas, before the high holidays, before whatever you're celebrating, before the end of the year. For me, I expect being 69 fairly quickly. But 70, it depends, because 69 to 70 is going to be... I'm going to be not camping there by choice. I'm going to be camping there because I need to collect all the materials. So I'll be sitting there for a minute. I just don't know how long, and I don't know if it's going to be before G7 comes out. So my ultimate goal, I'll be super happy if I'm 70 before they even release G7. So then me and the whales are going to start G7 at the same time. And guess what? I'm probably going to push 71 like that. If it's a matter of par steel alone and I have it, I'm going. That's a lot of steel. It is a lot of steel. And I even refine now every day. I refine this. I refine like the maximum 10 chests. So I get 150k. I'm already starting, and even like I'm getting bundles. Let me show you. Yeah, it is here. Ooh, I didn't get them today. I'm glad I showed you. Yeah, I'm getting these two. Yeah, I think I was too involved with the tournament tasks that I didn't scroll down all the way here. But yeah, I'm getting these every day. Wolf Blades, I checked my numbers, JB, and need approximately 165 million Sigma steel. Yeah, total. Well, no. Base cost is 686. My cost after all efficiencies is 43. I have 15 million or so. That's counting tokens as well. And the raw. And I need 28. Are you talking about level 70? All right, then we want to look at this. Okay, let's look at it. 180 million. Yeah, let's go away. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see it. Go away. Off my screen. Yeah, level 70. It's ugly. But again, this is not, it's not a good thing to look at it, because you're looking at it from the perspective of whatever income you're used to getting today. But when you ops up, you're also getting more income from everything, from events, from dailies, from whatever, from packs, if you buy packs, but also any free bundle, treasury. So this is not good for me to look at it now, because it will look like it's too out of reach, like I'm never going to get there. So I don't want to, I mean, I know realistically that that's not the case, but the mind, it can actually play mind games on you. So that's why I'm trying to avoid it. Hey, YYZ Pilot. Hey, JB, great content for me. Getting the XP for my first jelly scrap is taking forever. Low on Latinum too. We'll be glad when the first one is done. Yeah, it takes a little bit, but you'll get there. And by the way, YYZ, my notifications for Super Chat on YouTube when you contributed wasn't there. So I wanted to thank you in person for that Super Chat that you sent me. So thank you very much for that the other day. But now they're working. Yeah, Wolfblades, how far are you from Op 70? How many packs away from Op 70 are you? Ryan, XP grind is my bane. XP? Syndicate XP? Thank you, YYZ. If you use packs... Oh, Wolfblades. Wait, did you go free to play? Ship XP? How about auto grinding? Just throw it, let it rot in Monavine space. Don't even, like, I let them sit there for 24 hours. Give me a minute for Cal. Ship XP is rough. It is, but there are some ways around it. I mean, let it rot in the Monavine space. Also, another thing that I did show one time on one of my streams. Voyager? Yeah. I claim 5 of these chests every day. I claim all of the warship ones. And I claim the this one for Latinum. But you are getting ship XP from this. So 125k from here. Plus 280 from each one of these. So I get 1,245,000 every day. And that's how I have like a few tens of millions of it. So that can help. But yeah, ship XP is a pain. It's always been a pain. Barkman, my jelly blows up in level 40 Monavine space in about an hour. With, yeah, no, you're using the wrong crew. Let me tell you how I do it. Actually, I have that crew on right now. I use this crew. So I send it to a level 48 in Monavine space. And I put this crew on, so most of the damage goes to the shield. It doesn't drain the shield. And then it can actually sit there for like maybe 3 hours. If it's max tiered, if it's a max tier jelly around level 40, yes, it can sit there for like 3 hours, maybe even more. With this crew. Use this crew. Schweiss says, but auto grinding gets you to the 2k loot limit, and isn't ship XP part of that? Yes, but if you have a single ship there all day, it's not gonna get there. It averages 1 kill a minute. 1 kill a minute. So 60 an hour times 24 hours. If you had it there for 24 hours, you still have 560 hostiles to kill before you reach this cap. So if you put one ship there all day, you can still get away with it unless you have massive grinding that day, massive hostile grinding. If you put multiple ships, yeah, you're going to reach the cap. But then also time it around the time that the cap resets. I think it's an hour after daily gold reset. So you can play with it. But yeah, do it. It's passive. It's like mining. It's like mining. It's like mining. I need to fix something here. So today, for some reason, Southern California is... Wait a minute. I'm trying to fix this thing here. Okay. It's raining in Southern California today for some reason. I don't know why. So there's not enough natural light today, so it messed up a little bit of my, you know, the blue screen. Let's see. YYZ Pilot, level 54 jelly, only 6 levels to go. Definitely rotting in Monavine space. Yep, that's the way. But then once you scrap the first one, here, I'm just scrapping one right now. It's almost done. I have 2 more to scrap after this, but I just do it when when it actually reaches level 60 naturally after rotting in Monavine space. Wolfblades, if I was to get the Section 31 Station Link special, I'd need 50, not counting tokens that come with it. 25 wood tokens. Okay. Well, I'm sure you're gonna get there before me. YYZ Pilot, wow, thanks for the crew. I needed that. Speaking of great content, thank you, man. You guys are gonna make me blush at this rate with all these compliments. I really appreciate it all. I honestly enjoy sharing the knowledge, and I don't expect to gain anything back. This is just, you know, been playing this game for 5 years, been sharing this information with my buddies, my alliance buddies. But what's the point of holding on all of this and just sit by yourself? Like, other people need this too. Like, why? If this gives everybody more fun, why not? Let's have fun. And also, we don't need to throw away money unless we actually want to throw away money. Like, if you spend because you want to, not because you have to. because of FOMO, or you think that that's the only way to get the high-end levels. Okay, we'll finish this. Send this one back. How much health do I have? Can I kill a few 68s? Yeah, I think maybe 2 or 3. Oh, and we did have the Bajoran thing, right? Let's put a speed crew on this one. Hey, Sus. How you doing? Good to see you. What's happening? What's new? What's exciting? What ops level are you pushing either this weekend or soon enough? The galaxy is getting too big. Too big. There's so many sections now. It's amazing that we just know where everything is. Sending this one back. Let's take a look at the events. So much event store loot. I'm very happy with the amount of event store loot we got. This gives people so much flexibility. And for people like me that have most of everything you want, then you can start spending it on... Just can go crazy on the store and buy some stuff that, you know, whatever you want. Says, I will push 45 today, maybe even 46. Wow, nice. 46 has a really nice ship for you in store. Abdi, how close are you to locking all factions? Let's run simple math. Okay, so I'm getting 1 billion a day from the bundles. So, worst case scenario, in 176 days, they're all maxed. But I'm doing MU. I forgot what MU gives me. Is it safe to assume that it's 3 billion a day in average? Or 4? You know what? We're going to test that. We're going to test that. I'm going to take a screenshot of this right now. And I'm going to go for another run. And at the end of it, we will see how much I gain. And then I can tell you exactly how much time it's going to get me. It's going to take me. Hey, Patrick. Good to see you on YouTube. Yeah, I got the 2 Apex refits. Very nice. Very nice. Congrats. Yeah, it's... Now you can finally catch up on all those things that you wanted. I'm glad they did that. I mean, it's been a while where, you know, event store, you know, like when they had the event store arcs and they gave you such a limited amount and usually you were going for one of the new additions and then you were pretty much tapped out. But now you have a lot more leeway. There's a lot more you can do. Roughly 3 billion a run. Okay, I'll get an accurate count shortly. Abdi, all depends with research and add-ons. Finished my tri-rep lock last week. That's right, Breaker. I remember. I think you posted the screenshot on that one. Somebody on my Discord. I think it was you. But yeah, I mean, I expect for sure to max all of them before I even hit Op 70. Because Op 70 is, what, probably at least 3 months away. Let's find out. I'm going to get an accurate count now, and that will tell me exactly when I'm going to hit it. Oh, it wasn't you, Breaker? Okay, somebody else did. I don't understand people that skip the MU. Maybe they don't, maybe they're unaware of the benefit, but it's so good. Ryan, hey, curious, if someone opts up today, does their treasury move up to, or do they keep the lower ones? It stays in the treasury case. When the treasury event starts, you're locked into that one no matter what you do. Let's say you had the, you're a 0 spender, your account has 0 value in it, so you have the basic one, and let's say you bought $100 pack, it will still not bump it up for that event. You're locked in for whatever it is, no matter what you do. So it will only count for the next one. And I treat getting a treasury in the same method that I cash out loyalty tokens and photon tokens. If this closes the gap for me to reach the next ops in the next week or two, it saves me like a few weeks getting it sooner, then yes, I'll cash it in the same time. Because the gain from getting to the next ops level about 2 weeks before, within 1 week, you're going to be getting whatever you sacrificed from cashing some stuff early. You're going to be gaining it from just breathing the next ops level air. Because everything pays more. Ads are too long. Yeah, they're every 40 minutes. Ooh, YYZ Pilots, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I just got it now. Something's going on with the events. Anyway, I did get it. Thank you so much. The ads are every 40 minutes. So I think it's like 2 minutes every 40 minutes or something like that. If you missed any question, tell me what it was and I'll re-answer it for you. Breaker, that's the only thing that's locked in for now. Tickets change the next day, that's right. And the choice tokens is instant. Correct. Alfino, right. 188 million latch free to play. It's true. It's true. Believe it or not, it's 100% true. I'm gaining about 500,000 a day for free. Almost 500,000 Latinum a day, every day. And I don't spend it anymore. So yeah. And sometimes they have events like that pay out a lot of Latinum. Like we had some, I think it was Wandering Warriors. And I think I gained like 10 million Latinum from that. It adds up, man. If you don't spend it on stupid stuff. Yeah. How? There's another video coming out. Not anytime soon, but that's one at the top of my list. I will share all of it. Just like I did with the Syndicate XP. I shared all the sources. And yeah, even somebody commented, oh, you didn't really say anything new. It's just common play. Well, unfortunately, common play is not that common. And a lot of people actually overlook stuff. And the reason I know that is because they keep asking me, how did you get there? I'm not doing anything special. I'm just very intentional with, you know, and consistent, and I don't spend it on stuff that I don't need. FOMO doesn't apply to me. FOMO immunity. Booster shots. You came here, I'm gonna give you a FOMO booster shot. YYZ, I used most of my lat going from 52 and warping to 56, as well as speeding research to catch up. Yeah, if you have to use it, you have to use it. I mean, yes, Ryan. Well said. Well said. I expect when I get to Op 68 to nuke most of my Latinum stash. I'll be... Okay, Barkman. Was that necessary? Thank you. Thank you for the fart. Alfino, I stopped playing 2 years ago. Back then, only way to get Latinum was for cash. Yes, you are saying something very true, Alfino, on YouTube. 2 years ago, the game was very, very different. But let me show you something when you're in G6. For example, just a quick, super easy example. We have, since you quit 2 years ago, you didn't see the change of you remember we had the 6-hour mini events? They changed it to 2 12-hour mini events now. At G6, you're getting 80 million Latinum from each 12 hours. So 160K. I said 40 million, I meant 40K. So 80K. Yeah, 80,000. So you get 160,000 Latinum just from the 12-hour. Just from the 12-hour. Every day. That doesn't include all the other pulls that you have, and there are plenty more. Farts, not FOMO. Sugar Fan Man, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Breaker, that lined up so well. How it stops him. I missed something. Oh yeah, Wandering Warriors starts on Thursday. That's another 8-9 million Latinum if you can finish the SMS. Oh yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't even read their announcement. I just Sometimes they just spam so many. Oh, there's a new special pack. There's a new whatever limited time thing and FOMO, and like, oh, give me a break. Oh, we broke something. We're trying to fix it. So yeah, I didn't check it yet. And also I released my last video last night. And then I just woke up this morning for this. I didn't even read the announcement, but good call. Yeah, thank you, Breaker. Good call on that one. Tacos, waving back. Also, okay, that's not bad. Yeah, you'll be surprised. Also, when you're in G6, you're getting a lot more... It's not going to show that to me now because I already claimed all the chests. Wait, squirrel. 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 Okay, let me run this one now real quick, and then I'll show you what I wanted to show you. Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, so in the daily goals, it doesn't show you once you claimed them, but one of these chests actually pays also a good amount of Latinum for a G6er. Barkman, oof, tier 8 on the G5 epics is rough. Not so rough. It is, but it's not that bad. Wait till you scrap one of those Enterprise A's. It will be a non-issue. Sugar Fat Man, anybody knows a system that guarantees your Q trials hostiles always spawn in the same system? Regular space. Like if you're in territory or like one of those... Oh, in the same system. I thought warp range. I don't think so. I don't think it ever spawns in the same system. It needs to be like a 1 or 2 adjacent. So... But, yeah, because it's 1 or 2 adjacent, it's gonna be... It can move around. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've yet to see a situation where we can kind of like manipulate it. Breaker Interim isn't game yet. It was announced on official Discord. Not sure what we're talking about. Barkman, and yes, I know I need to scrap a G4 Enterprise to get it. Yeah, but then once you get there, that will also get your cube to tier 13. That's going to be awesome. Switched over to Twitch. Alfino from YouTube. Okay. Acknowledged. Welcome into Twitch. Markman Amesida Laga never goes into a token system. Thank you for the follow, Alfino. Sus, thanks for the tips in your arena stream. They will help me tomorrow with Silver 1. Nice. Oh, yeah. I am gonna do another fun arena stream on Monday. I can't wait. I can't wait. I had so much fun last time. It was, and I'm really hoping to get some of those tight matches that, you know, it comes down to like the hostile killing at the end. It's so freaking intense. I miss those. Adam Brady, it's 36k plus 9.5k in dailies. For Latinum, I think you get more. Just from daily pulls, you get more. Hey CO, good to see you. Breaker entering the events between the arcs. Okay, gotcha.
My name's Bond.
Thank you for the subscription, Alfino. Thank you so much. Trying to think. Oh yeah, I have this ship doing nothing. Let's queue up a few things here. And then I want to see how much reputation I gain, so then I can actually run a calculation when I'm going to max it. Adam Brady, yes, Lat. No, it's right. Also Op 67. Okay, but I mean, are you counting all the other sources? Like, ooh, Barkman, thank you for the cheer. Thank you. Abdi, they need to fix the arenas so we get more match makeups or last longer than 8 hours. Oh, we were very vocal about what we want them to change. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. I mean, that's the problem. Like, PvP in this game is just not where it's not where it needs to be for people to actually have fun.
Oh, come on!
Thank you, Abdi. It's not where it needs to be for people to actually have fun with, you know, skill and strategy. It's still like a wallet warrior game. It's still like, you know, my wallet is bigger than yours. It's frustrating. And more than 8 hours, the reason, at least, that what Rev said is that they want it to be 8 hours because they're afraid that if they stretch it for, like, you know, a longer period of time, then you're not going to have all people playing at the same time, so it's going to be even worse matchmaking. So you just sit there in the queue for a long time. Because the game is not as active as we want it to be. I'm just going to call you low 7 because you know, it's easier for me when I see it. Low 7, nice to see that they implemented queues. Yeah, that's been great. And they did change something about a couple of months ago, that now the arenas are public. It used to be just people in your alliance. And my alliance have some people that are not really into it as much, or, you know, sometimes it's hard to coordinate with just a small group of people. But public, it's actually open to anyone. So that's how I found my team, that I was able to get to 65,000 rating Platinum 1. Barkman, just let me run them AFK, give everyone lost points and no rank. And won't piss off the active arena players. I ran them AFK. But it sucks, man. You know how many you need to run to actually get the max pulls? It's not pretty. Okay, let's go back to the ship. I'll show you after this run, because I'm trying to do 3 things at once, and let's get this one done so I can actually see the reputation theme, because we were very curious about how long it will take me just playing the game without pushing anything else. 7 for single pulls? Yeah, well, I'm going for max pulls. Max pulls are great, if you can do them, of course. I need 8,400 for a weekly fuel. I need 21 losses for that? No, thank you. Nope. No. Not doing that. I have a lot. I have like over 50,000, I think. Yeah, 53.3k. Max pulls, max pull, max refine, max everything. Whatever the game gives you for free, max it. All the way. Barkman, I have a competing dojo where there is no max pull FOMO either. Okay then, bring it on. You see, I think that max pulling is what gives you FOMO immunity. Because you're so wealthy just getting stuff for free from the game that you're not even tempted to buy a pack. Because your income is just insane. Oh my, I need to fix the camera again. Stupid Southern California, whatever. Oh my god. Okay. Let me do this for a second. I'm gonna make myself disappear real quick, because I need to fix it in a different way. I see what happened here. The sun started to come out. Okay, I think it's looking better now. Almost. I'll be back in a second, I promise. I'm back. Yeah, the sun is out. The rain stopped. Yay! JP has unlocked to Loki. Yes! For free! I do have cloaking on my Vlogs, by the way. It was only 500,000 Romulan credits. And I still have over 5 million. Free! It's all free! Why spend? He is Romulan anyways. Oh, Sue says, you can really max pull everything if you play only 2 hours per day after work, and that's where spending kicks in. Two to 3 hours a day with hyper efficiency, I can complete everything in the game. I'm not counting like the occasional logins just to cycle miners and doing like, you know, a couple of clicks here and there, like refines. I'm talking about like as far as mass engagement, like my full attention is on the game. 2 to 3 hours a day is enough for me for all events and all dailies. It's doable. It's stretching it, but it's doable. On the weekend, I spend more time, but weekdays, well, with content creation, I'm spending more time on the game now. I'm more involved, but you know, that's because I added another hobby. But just before that, in the game, 2 to 3 hours a day is more than enough. 3 hours is definitely enough. Ultra, on last 2 weeks, I'm doing single pull on most claims, but I try my best when possible, respecting my own time. Yeah. Again, the point is for the game to enrich and add to your life and not take away too much from your life. So if you feel that like spending too much on the game actually costs you in other important things, then don't do that. If you can combine the two, sure. But yeah, this is gaming is supposed to add, not take away, in my opinion. Abdi, they love their cloaks. In reference to your Romulan ships, yes. Okay, let's be done with this one. I want to see the reputation. Lord Hollywood, good to see you again. Loot tokens during incursions save time and loops. Yes. That's when I do whatever content that I am struggling with loot, or like that I have limited amount of tokens, like G6 Solomatas, for example, or Krenim. Then I just pop a loot exo and I drain all of them. Yeah, Sugar Fatman concurs. So incursions is coming, and I'm gonna drain all my G6 Solomatas. And just to show you my G6 Uncommon Solo Armada pack, I max pull it every day. It costs me, you can't see it, I'll disappear. It costs me 1.35 million to claim a max pull, and I have 23.6 million. So I still have enough, and I got all of it from last incursions. So I still have enough until the next incursions to max pull this, and then I'm going to drain all the ones that I gained. And I'm doing a higher level. I'm doing the 68 now, uncommon, so that's going to be even more loot. JB said it's not because I have to, but because I want to. Absolutely, and that's good that you actually dictate the terms on how much you're going to play, and not let Scopely FOMO you with like limited time stuff or whatever. Like, you're in charge of your time, not Scopely. Abdi, is it true that the incursion loot exo does not work for Krenim Epic Formata? I haven't tested it, but it works on everything else. It works on all loot that drops, so it should work there as well. You can test it, this incursions, but I haven't heard anything like that. Barkman, will I net more Trillium D with a Selkie or with my protector? I maxed out the mine Trillium faster with a regular miner research because it was cheap. I'm glad you brought this one up. In general, I think the Selkie can mine more early on than the NSCA, but the problem with the Selkie is your total capacity. So this is a tier 4 Selkie, and it has 1.43 million capacity, maximum capacity. Hey, Iron Chef, thank you so much for the cheers. you're not going to be gaining. You're going to get more with the NSCA because it has a lot more capacity in it, and then you can fill in more. So you're going to sit there longer, but it's passive anyway. But you'll come home with more loot per entry. Okay, one more 70, then 68, then we're doing the math. Sus, take over in 5 minutes. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. You got it. Good luck in the takeover. Abdi, hazard as well. I doubt it can last long in the 5,000%. You mean 500%? Oh, yeah, we're talking about Trillium D. What, can you mine Trillium D? No, I think he's talking about the... No, not Omega Trillium. We're talking about this currency here, this Trillium D. You mine it in a system. So there's no hazard on that one. Barkman, good point. My protector can do about 900k per loot per entry, but that's the same as my Selkie cargo approximately. Right, so you're already noticing it, and then from this moment on, as you tier up your NSCA, it's going to yield more, because it will have more capacity and more mining speed. Sugarfat Man, you can mine Trillium D. Yes, what threw me off is a comment about hazard system. So I thought that was the Trillium that you need to kill hostiles for. So my impression is that we cannot mine it. So I'm pretty sure I'm right about that one, but that's what threw me off. Yeah, you can totally mine Trillium A and D. Did I finish the Battle Pass event? Let's see. A little bit more. And then we're almost ready to do math. Omega, yes. The Omega is unmineable. Thank you. Okay, we are ready to do math. We're going to compare my reputation right now to the screenshot that I took. Oops. Okay. 2.5 billion each. Because I didn't run any bonus XP, reputation. I think it's about... It's actually 1 billion. 1 billion. It's roughly 1 billion right now for me. So I get 2 billion a day. 2 billion a day from the bundles and from... Oh no, but it's 1 billion, but I do like 3 runs a day. Let's say 2 runs a day. So divided by 3. Okay. At the most, it will take me 59 days to max my reputation. In 2 months, I'm max reputation. Math nerds assemble, that's right. Do you use Exos for reputation? No, I don't. I don't. Because I know that I'm so ahead of the game when it comes to reputation gain, and I'm here mostly for the Sigma speedups, the 15-hour, the chance for the 15-hour to drop, then I know that I'll be running so many of these that I will definitely reach max reputation by the time I'm Ops 70. So, yeah, I can rush now, but I'm going to get there way early. Again, 2 months if I just do what I did now every day. In 2 months, I'm there. I'm not going to be Ops 70 in 2 months. There's no rush. It's like, I don't need to rush this. It's inefficient of me to do that. I'm actually going to save those. They're going to release an expansion soon. And I expect the reputation, I'll need it faster because I'll be progressing faster. I mean, I'm hopefully going to start it as an Op 70. So I'll be pushing 71, 72. I may need that to accelerate that. So I'm saving it. Only because I'm on track. Everything is looking great. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Well, let's see what's... So we finished with that. And I think I'm almost done with this event. I'll queue a few more. Oh yeah, I'm going to get the 3rd milestone from this as well. It's funny because I was editing the video last night, just about to release it. And when I was recording it, we didn't have the Syndicate XP event. So I didn't have the screenshot because I was looking through STFC.space and it wasn't really showing there. Like it didn't show the milestones. So I'm like, oh, well, I'll just, we'll not have the visuals for that one. And then before I'm editing, oh yeah, we have one running now. Perfect. I'll take the screenshots. Done. Yeah, I like putting visuals. I'm a visual guy too. Like I love, like, I don't know if you guys were in IT or whatever. I used to do IT, and the best way for people to explain it to me and for me to explain it to others is actually show the screenshots of, in this screen, go ahead and click on that one and do next, and this one next. It's like, so you simplify it so much that it's much easier to digest. So I just brought it to my videos as well. I just think I give you guys what works for me, and I'm glad that it's a good fit. Abdi, I made the mistake rushing it as I cannot benefit from locking a faction. Well, there is a benefit though. There's one benefit that I can think of, actually, if you get there early. The only one benefit. Section 31. You can buy field repair. So you see the Velox field repair? I actually, because I hit the reputation about 3 or 4 weeks before I actually built the Velox and got the Velox, and got to Op 66, I started claiming this early. So I'm going to get it early. So if my reputation gets to the max level, I'm going to start collecting the field repair for the Enterprise E early. Barkman, what power ship approximately do I need to grind in Mirror Terex? I'm in Mirror Parlion currently. I know you're lower level. I use my max Enterprise D, and the reason is the G6 ships have a horrible cargo capacity. So this one has 3.28, and if I switch to the Velox, the Velox has 259k. So that's one main reason I don't use the G6. Also, I covered it many times. Like, you have full underdeck slots in a max ship. So you're just going to need to test it. I mean, I know you don't have these ships yet, but just try to go for the next one up with your strongest ship and see if your net gain is more. Maybe you get less skills, but do you actually get more? Hey, Wolfblades, welcome back. See what your net gain is for the run. That's really what it comes down to. It's going to be testing. But the best crew I know for surveys is this one here. This is the best crew for surveys. This is what I use. Because then if your shields can handle it, then you're going to take most of the damage into the shield. 96% of the damage is going to be absorbed by your shields. And then I put the status effects underneath, and I put extra ISO damage and healing and crit. This is a solid crew if you have the underdeck slots. Abdi, sorry, you meant to say FKR reputation? Okay. Breaker, I appreciate your view on content. Thank you. Thank you so much. Abdi, I reckon a ship with 1.9 billion and upwards. Okay, I think I'm starting to connect the dots now. Breaker, field repair early. It's ops based, not rep. Okay. Could be, but I guess I noticed that I can start collecting the Velox early. So, and I think it was because of reputation. I'm pretty sure it was because of reputation. I could be wrong though. It's been a few weeks. Breaker, I don't see it yet for G6 rares. Okay, so I guess it is ops based. I think you're right then. So I stand corrected. But I remember collecting it early. That was the thing. LO7, do you keep your RSS only in tokens and spend everything so that you don't care about getting rated? Decent question. I don't cash them in. In general, I condition myself to not cash in on anything that doesn't expire, unless I actually need to use it right then and there. Like if I have a benefit right then and there, that's when I cash it, including resource tokens. As far as fear of getting raided, I'm like 99.9% fully shield disciplined. On occasion, maybe I mess up, but I mean, I see the notification that I'm raided and then I got attacked and then I shield up. So I always shield up before bed. It's like a thing. So I'm not afraid of being raided. And even if they do raid me, let's say I messed up really bad, they're gonna attack my non-Sigma resources first before they get to my Sigma. So my Sigma is protected, which for G6 is the most important one. Adam Brady, no, it's ops. You're at max rep now. Okay. Yeah, you guys confirmed it then. Well, I need to catch up. There's a lot of activity here. Barkman, I'm filling my cargo, but I'm more interested in rep and Sigma speed-ups than broken parts. So, yes, then send your strongest ship, then screw the cargo, and see if you actually gain more chests and more kills. You know, and more Sigma speed-ups in that sense. Because that's really the main incentive. For me as well, by the way. And also in my case, my Enterprise D is still getting more kills than my Velox at its current tier. That may change when I start tiering it up, if I tier it up, which is likely to happen that I get it to tier 3. Abdi, I have the G6 rare field repairs available, like JB said. Nice. Yeah, I want them because that's my way to fight the hazard when I go to do Solomadas. I think it's going to help me. Like maybe get another Armada. It's gonna save me time. Barkman, my question is for grinding in it MU, yes. No, it's ops. You're at max rep now. Okay, I'm catching up here. LSDs, check this out, JB. I'm triple renowned, 53 billion rep. So I got the chest that gives 6-star mats from the faction. I see where you're going with this. From the faction stores, and now I can pull 4 chests in the refinery. Mirror is awesome. Yes, it is. Yeah, you see early access. Yeah, no, Mirror is great. I mean, so many incentives to do the surveys there. It's not as annoying as the original Vidar grind was. It's still something that we do pretty much daily. I do it every couple of days, but yeah, it takes time. But it's worth it. LO7, but if you don't have any resources, why care about shielding? Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I have resources, and I'm also converting my steel, my regular steel to Sigma steel, so there is a benefit for me. Oh, nice overflow. Here, another place you get some, once an arc, you get some extra latinum. Abdi, a certain Section 31 reputation level gives you the field repairs option. I thought it was rep, but from what a lot of people are saying, it's ops based. I think what happened was I hit Op 66 and I was waiting a few weeks to build the Velox. I didn't get to Shipyard 66, but because I was Op 66, maybe that's why it was showing up first. And then I started collecting it. So I get a single from the Velox because it needs the new currency, but I'm getting double from the other two I'm still working on the Enterprise D and the Minerva. But I'll be done in a reasonable amount of time. LO7, what is that Sigma stuff? Sigma is like the new... So when you hit... Let me put my phone on silent. It's buzzing a lot. When you hit G6, there's like in some way, it's an economy reset. You have a different type of speed-ups. So you see the difference between my research and my building queues right now. You see 3 arrows here. This means Sigma stuff. So I need to use a different type of speed-ups for this. And those speed-ups, you can buy them with Latinum, but they cost you a lot more. So that's one example. Another one is the different resources that you need for repairing ships and research and building buildings. So also your miners, you need the G6 miner to actually be effective in G6 mining. So in a way, they kind of press the reset button. So the game changes in some ways. Not entirely, but in a significant way. Sus, welcome back. Breaker, I did max out my NE. Oh, NE. That's so nice. I'm jealous. Hall favor with my Galactic Acclaim as a 64. Nectis the Crenshaw. Ooh. Wow, we can get that at 64 with the Galactic Acclaim? That's awesome. I for a second I thought you have it. I'm like, oh, drool. Breaker, what ops level are you? Yeah, he's 64. LO7. Okay, I wondered how they would go beyond trillions. Yeah, this is how. They basically reset it. They reset the economy. All right, let's see how my dailies are doing. I need to do a cloak. Oh yeah, prime real estate. I'm gonna push one of these. Okay, so LO7, this one is for you. So it costs you 300 Latinum a day to speed up a regular speed up, right? It's 300 Latinum if you buy it. Here, 300. Now for Sigma speed up, it's 1.5 million a day. So that's 62,000 an hour. That's 1,000 Latinum a minute. That's the Latinum value of it. So for me now to complete the prime real estate, I'm getting about 2 hours worth of Sigma speed ups. But I don't want to push. I want to slow cook my Sigma. I have a single queue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push instant complete this one for 7,500 Latinum, which is equivalent to 7 minutes, but I'm getting almost 120 minutes from this deal. So it's a good deal. So that's why I'm going to do the instant completion and complete the prime real estate daily goal. Okay, I think... Sure, I can complete a cloaking. I'll cloak this one and kill one. LO7, okay, thanks for the excursion. Good to see these improvements in the game. Yeah, they... I'm enjoying G6 a lot. Not just because I'm playing high content now, but these changes actually made the game more interesting to me. The hazard... it's not just, you know, like mundane, blind, repetitive grind. There's still the grinding element, but I need to use my brain a little more. I need to actually think and solve some puzzles, and I really enjoy that part. I think we need, at least I like having more of it in the game, like when, you know, try to figure out a new wave and how to beat a wave. I like that stuff. And I feel I can only do that as a free-to-play, because if I was a spender and I would just buy the solutions, buy whatever fix there is, I didn't really engage with the puzzle solving. So I'll miss out on that. So I do have FOMO from that. Okay, I think this is completed. Yes. Epic Recruit, XSLB. What? It's so outdated. And it's XSLB. Such a... I don't care. I just don't care. Intelligence. Okay, here's a good example. I can score big here, and I probably will, because I want to spend some of the event store loot. But I have no use. Thank you, Barkman. FOMO does not exist in this dojo. And your competing dojo doesn't exist. Don't open a dojo if you're gonna have FOMO exist in it. So yeah, here I'm gonna be getting XP. Not gonna help me. I could make the argument that placing high here will give me an advantage in the Syndicate XP event that we have running right now. But I don't think it will be enough to get me to the 4th milestone. Let's say I get first place. 200,000 times 5. Okay, that's 1 million. Yeah, that's not going to get me to first place because I need like 3.5 more million from 3.75. Yeah. So yeah, I have no desire. Like whatever I place here in this SLB is pointless to me because I'm going to reach 55. I'll tell you in exactly how long. I just made that video will give us the math. Math nerds assemble. Divided by 180, 600. In 16 days or less, I'm max Syndicate XP. So this SLB is pointless. Unless he's 5 chests, not 4. I got the primes. Yeah, you can get the primes with the G6 material because you don't generate it yet, but you get the head start on that. That's the way to do it, man. Okay, this will be completed in 2 days. Gathering intel. We got something, don't we? Oh, it's already auto-completed. Oh yeah, we did that with the Explorer. Okay, that was easy. I love completing an event where you don't even realize that you completed an event until you actually look at it. 2 days to score 7.6 million. I'll do that. LO7. If PvE is fun nowadays, then it's fair to do free-to-play. In 2022, they pushed PvP so much, and PvE was armadas. That was quite boring. I see your point, LO7. I do see your point. And yes, the game has changed now. It's more supportive to PvE, but I can honestly say that I've been having fun the entire time. Since I joined in March 2020 until now. I wouldn't play a game if I didn't have a good amount of enjoyment out of it. So the community is maybe the main reason I'm here, but I'm still having fun playing the game. I mean, you guys can see, if I was suffering, if I was bitter about it, you would see it on me. That's not the case. I actually been enjoying this. And all these improvements actually I'm even more excited now than before. But I see your point. And also another thing is I kind of like opted out of PvP, competitive PvP. I opted out like ages ago. As soon as I realized that it really comes down to who spent more, like not even, because like 2 people can be the same ops level, but one spent more on researches, on ships, on tearing them up. They're going to have the advantage. There's no way we can stop it. So when I realized this is how it works, no FOMO on PvP for me anymore. And I started skipping PvP researches. And I didn't feel bad if somebody beat me. All power to them. They invested more, they can kill me, but all they do is just add to their PvP stats, but it doesn't give them any advantage in the PvE progression. So I just accepted that I'm not going to be a competitive PvP player. But there are other ways that I can be competitive in PvP, and that's in arenas. So another thing, LO7, you didn't see is the arenas. I don't know if you watched my arenas replay last Monday night, the live stream, but I'm going to have another one this Monday night. And that's a lot of fun for me. Again, I'm a weak Op 67 if I compare myself to another one of my peers. But I've been winning matches like a madman. Like my win ratio is 95%. Last run was like 21 wins or 22 wins and 2 losses. So yeah, you can totally do that, but you need to think outside the box for that. Adam Brady, 1, it ends, so 1 count, and 2, you need the new ship to win. We're talking about arenas? Adam Brady, if you're talking about arenas, that's not the case. If you're talking about... I think you're talking about something else, Adam Brady. I'm lost. Sue says, wait, they still haven't expanded Syndicate XP after 55? What a joke. I'm 43. Already at Ops 45. They did expand it recently from 50 to 55? Or from 45 to 55? Yeah, from 45 to 55, like 3-4 months ago. But my Syndicate XP gain is insane. So I'm going to reach the cap, and I don't mind them releasing another expansion, but I doubt it's going to happen. It just happened a few months ago. Hey, Drive-By. How you doing? Hey, JB. I like your take on the game. Playing the game, not paying the game. Much more satisfying to earn what I have. Yes, and I'm glad you see it the same way. Again, this is the way I'm having fun. Some other people have fun in a different way. I think everybody should follow what makes them happiest. The point in playing a game is to enjoy it. For me, the enjoyment is solving puzzles, just like you Drive-By, so that works. And I keep giving that example of, if you buy a 5,000 pieces jigsaw puzzle. Do you want to buy it built or do you want to build it yourself? That's basically the same thing. Barkman, this would be a great bit of video redeem. Do I want to click on that? I'm looking. Okay, I'm going to look at it later. But I like where this is going. For channel points? Yeah, I'll take a look at that, Barkman. Thank you for sharing that one. Adam Brady, no, the Syndicate event and the SLB that's running. Sorry, I didn't make it very clear. No, that's cool. I mean, again, I'm multitasking so many topics and I get confused myself. So thanks for clarifying. Yeah, the Syndicate event is gonna be over, and yeah, just like I did the math, it's not gonna make a big difference for me. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna. Also, somebody asked on my Discord. Wait, did I finish the event? Yes, I can recall. Somebody asked on my Discord, like, once I reach Syndicate level 55, they said, like, you know, then you can actually stop claiming. I'm probably gonna continue claiming the free ones. Well, if it's still collecting XP, I'll keep claiming. But I will definitely stop claiming some things that cost me currency that I can make better use of. For example, these two, the 73,500 K XP that I get every day for these currencies, I'm probably gonna stop because I have better uses for them here. So I'm not gonna buy that one. Barkman, you can watch it now. It's just Family Guy, no swearing. Okay, let me bring it in here. Let me I hope we can hear it.
I don't know about this, Joe.
There is no fear in this dojo.
Joe, we don't even know what a dojo is.
There's no mercy in this dojo.
Yo, why don't you take it down a notch?
No mercy.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Oops. Sorry. Whatever I did. Let me close that one.
Excuse me, you're Kurt.
Okay. We're back. We're back. Ryan, as a general rule, never click on Barkman link live. No, this was okay. This was okay. LO7, I like that. It was like that in Ops 20 to 45 when a Saladin was able to... Thank you, Barkman, for the fart. Was able to shred G3 epics. And well-crewed G3 epics were able to be G4 uncommons when crewing was more important than primes. Oh yeah, back then, I think the PvP triangle was more dominant and the PvP game was a lot different. They've been between power creep and releasing so many new officers, and also the power gap between grade levels now. The game changed. The PvP game changed completely. There's still... The way I approach PvP, it's how do I get to my objective? And my objective is never to kill everybody and just show that I'm the strongest on the server. That's not going to happen unless I actually spend money. My goal is how do I reach my objective, my PvE objective? So if there's an event or arenas for example, I mean the benefits of this store. If you ever go back to the game, by the way, I'm not trying to get you back into the game. But there's so many PvE advantages in this store, like this premium dust. It gives you like amazing research, and I unlocked so much in it. I get Sigma speed ups here. You know, these are valued very high as far as Latinum value. PvP officers, which I don't care, but I got this ship for free. There's some favors that help me, like, you know, to get the additional Syndicate XP. I also get more rewards for Forbidden Tech. That's another. There are a lot of benefits. So this is an example of a PvP feature that I try to use an effective system to get my PvE objectives met. Barkman, I will not click on that one. Adam Brady, it doesn't. We went through this over the other week. Syndicate is now supposed to be capped. But hey, it's Scopely. It might still work. Yeah, I remember us going over it. Look, I want to get to the max level, and that's again, it's awesome. I mean, I really got the main incentive for me was at level 54. I get more from the loyalty chests. This is going to be great for me too. This is going to make my ship stronger. More ISO damage, more weapon damage, and max an officer. It's great. But the real incentive for me is to actually get to this reward. Get more G6, get more materials. It means progressing faster. Abdi, your YouTube caption says matching instead of marching. Ooh. I am glad you mentioned that. I'm gonna fix that right now. Updating all of it. I think I typed it when I did not have my coffee, so that's a problem. Okay, it is fixed. Thank you for pointing it out. I think I will need to update it on my YouTube live stream. Okay, done. Thank you very much for that. Oops, minimizing too many windows. Okay, Wolfblades, that's to make people question things. The Syndicate thing? I mean, we're gonna question... it's Scopely, we need to question them. We're supposed to question them. Everything they do, every event they release, when they release an event that we need to drain a certain currency, I ask myself, why now? Why do you want us to spend it now? What do you have coming that you want us to drain this for? Devious 300. Hi James, the Discord link has expired. Please send another. Exclamation point Discord. This one expired? No, this one, the one that I just linked is active. But tell me if it's still giving you a problem. LO7. Yeah, I won't play it anymore. After STFC, I promised not to play any mobile games anymore. But fine for me just watching others. I'm glad you were able to get out of it. I don't want to get out of it, but I can only imagine what life will look like when this game is not in it anymore. But I'm having too much fun, and it doesn't take away from my life. In fact, just adding more, so no reason for me to quit. Abdi, no worries. I tend to type fast as well. Thank you. Wolfblades, no, the matching thing. The matchmaking thing? Damn it. Oh, the matching thing. Yes. Okay. My typo. We're talking about my typo. Yes. Yes. I confused them. Yeah. Devious. Is it 5 A's or $? Whatever was typed. I don't know. It should work. If not, okay, let me just generate a new one here. Okay, here, I copied the link and I'm gonna paste a new link in here. Okay, no, it's hidden. Oh my god. Damn. I'm gonna generate a new link. Almost there. There it is. There you go. Should work. By the way, is it true that next arc will be for Ops 48 Plus? Very possible. I mean, they are raising the bar every time. So they want people to push up. That's another way of like generating FOMO from content. So it's possible. Yeah, just push ups as best you can if that's one of your goals. I don't know. I don't have an NDA, and even if I did, I would probably not be able to confirm something like that. If I... Oh, bonus converter tokens. 5 more! Yes! Oh, excited. Suze, I think there was a hint in a store with Instant Ops 48 bundle. Very likely. I mean, again, they keep raising it, right? It was 40, then 42, now it's like mid-40s. I mean, think about it. If in 5 months or so, 4 to 5 months, they're going to release G7, then this means that they want the majority, the general population, to be in G5. So this is how they're going to encourage people to move up. Like, hey, you want the new content? Even though it's free, you have to be a certain ops level, so then that gives you an incentive to push up. A lot of people just enjoy the slow pace and camping thing for some reason. I think it's being overdone. Like, I think some people, not just that they're moving slow, they just actually want to marinate in a certain ops level a lot longer. Okay, what do we have left here? I think I covered all of this. Ticketed events. I joined all of them. I'm doing another set of 90. Okay, so I need to recruit. That's easy. And then mining ore. That will happen in the next 48 hours, for sure. So I don't need a special chip for that. But as far as... Oh yeah, and I need artifacts. Okay, so before we do artifacts... I need to switch this back to artifact shards, just in case I end up upgrading one of them. And then I need to claim artifact shards. So we're going to go here. I think right now I'm working on the trident. So I need 33... 3,200 completes it. So I'm doing 3,300. That's auto completion. Wolfblades, I believe they want to start bringing out G5 specialty ships. Right now, almost all, with a few exceptions, specialty ships are G4. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, can you imagine how overwhelming it is for a G4 player now? Like, as soon as you get to G4, you get this fleet of specialty ships just waiting for you. Okay, we completed that. And then I wanted to do officers. So let's see if I can recruit something. How many ultras do I have? Maybe I can pull an ultra. No, I'm around 200,000. I don't want to go there. Maybe some galactic recruits. No, but that's not going to give me the multiplies. You know what? Why not? We're online. But we want to see the pulls. So I think I need to disable. Yeah, let's do it. It's irresponsible of me because I always wanted to stay around 200,000 ultras, but since we're online, and I'm going to pull anyway. Where's the general settings? It's going to be here. Okay. So now if I pull it, we'll be able to see all of it. Let me claim whatever this is. Yes. So if Scopely wants me to go beyond Ops 49, they have to give me a lot of faction credits. Thank you, hello. I'm doing it, okay? I'm doing it. Here we go. I'm gonna pull 40,000. Ready, set, go. What do we get? Hey, Speeder. Afternoon to you too on YouTube. I just opened 40,000 worth of ultras chests. So let's see what I get. Let's see what I get. Okay. You see, I get 211,000 transporter patterns because I have so many of them already completed and maxed. But decent pools for these. Almost ready to tier up some officers, but not there yet. Yeah, I agree. It's fart worthy. Well, please. What about that little video Scopely released a few days ago with Gordy LaForge? I have a theory, conspiracy, thought, idea about that. Do share. What is your theory? I didn't watch their video yet. But please share your theory. Okay, I want to enable that thing now. Okay. Let's recall a few miners because they're getting OPC'd. Well, they're at risk of getting OPC'd. Ticketed event is completed. So now I just need to mine ore to complete the other one, which will happen tonight. Daily goals are pretty much done. I need to do 2 max fortifications. I don't know what to use them for now. Yeah, I don't have anything to use them on. I'll wait with that. Okay, let me look at my bonus list. I have a list of things that if I have time, I'm going to do them in the game. MU runs is the only thing. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Throw another miner. I can do like a group wave with my alliance. Just a regular wave. Ooh, Wolf Blades, you want to join on a wave? Let's do it. Bring your friends. I'm going to crew up for this. Impulse speed. Throw this. And the reason I send the cube, I can send the Velox, but the reason I send the cube for waves is because I start, you know, beaming some hostile, so it's quicker that way. And it can handle it for the most part. All right, let's throw some stats on this and we'll go. Blades. It showed the Rialta going into a dock. Door between the dual spikes on the docks. Okay. Theory goes is that Scopely could release more docks and upwards of 30 to 40 for more active ships. I'm not going to argue if that's what happens. If there's a free-to-play path. It will be nice. It will be nice to have. No question. All right, let's run a 50 wave. I don't do 40 waves anymore. There's no point. All right, I'm going to send this one in, and then I'm going to share this on my Alliance chat. Wolfblades, you and your friends are welcomed in. We just need 3 people to complete it, but the more the merrier. I actually 2-manned it with a friend of mine for my Alliance. We 2-manned it with a cube each and a G5 Epic. That was so much fun. Not stress-free, but it was fun. Speeder, how do we know Scopely is going to release G7 soon? And will it only be on certain servers? We know that based on historical data. Every 2 years, around October, they release an expansion. They did that with G5. They did it with G6. G4, I think they did it with G4 as well. So consistently with 3 of them. And now we're approaching the 2-year mark. And we already see that they're really pushing people to move up in ops. So all the signs are screaming that it's happening. Like, it's actually going to happen. We don't know the exact date yet, but I'm assuming around October. Give or take 1-2 months, either direction. That's my guess. And I'm pretty sure I'm right. Also, I mean, they need the income. You have so many people sitting at 70 right now in the world. Some of them are very high spenders, and they communicated it multiple times. They want to spend money. They have nothing to spend it on. So Scopely also doesn't want to unlock it right now when you don't have enough people moving up to G5, because then the G7 people are not going to have that many people to play with and interact with in a meaningful way. And as far as opening it to all servers, I think all servers that don't have Ascension blocked, it should be open to them. I'm just basing it on historical data, on everything we've seen the last few years. It's been pretty consistent this way. Of course, they're going to try to change it, but I don't think so. I mean, Scopely wants people to buy more content. They want them to spend on it. So I think it's happening. Speeder, true. Have some whales in my alliance that are getting less interested. Yeah, I mean, you see people are dropping. Oh, yeah, by the way, my alliance, we lost a person. They passed away. Chinray. We just got a notification from one of her family members that they passed away. And I think we're going to do a memorial today on our TC. You know, that sucks because I know that person. We played since I joined the game. I mean, we were in a different alliance called Wise before it fell apart, after we had a big war with Wolfblades and their friends and other people. And then I moved to AR with that person. Yeah. Man, that sucks. Like, you know, even Wolfblades, your alliance, you guys lost Ice, your founder, maybe a year ago or so. Like, we lose people too. Abdi, we can't even compete with their 160 billion cubes, let alone compete with them in G7. Who said, Abdi, you need to compete with them? Do what I do. Dodge them. Drive them mad. I can only imagine how frustrating it is for somebody who spent a lot and invested a lot, that they see a free-to-play just driving them crazy. Like, they can't catch him. They can't stop him. Sucks. Wait, who? Wolfblades, Chinray. Let me find. We didn't. Yeah, this one. Chinray. We lost them. We lost them. Shuai says the promised new field trainings from nearly a year ago are now live on a single US server, as far as I know. Field training was available. No, we had field training available to everyone. You mean that they actually released it as a permanent thing somewhere else? Maybe it's a test server. Schweiz. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one. Well played. Yeah, you're kidding. I had no idea. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I even missed it in Alliance chat, but somebody actually copied that message from the person's brother. The brother logged into the game and said, hey, Chinray loved playing with you all and just wanted to let you know that they passed away. So they posted it on our Discord, and then that's how I was aware, and a lot of other ones, because not everybody was online at the same time. Okay, I think we're ready. Wolfblades, do you have both ships? I think you do. Abdi, we also lost a player a few days ago. Lost them very young age as well. May her souls rest in eternal peace. Yeah, man, that sucks. Oh, I know. And some people, like, are young, like you said. I mean, Wolfblades, you guys lost Ice. Ice was in his 50s or so, right? That's pretty young. Yeah, it's like life, man. You'll never know. It just... None of us are immune to that, you know? Anybody can fall at any moment. I mean, that's how fragile life is. Lindy Hop 85. Hi, how you doing? You say, is the NSCA protector a real option for MU rep grinding in G6, i.e. in Terex or Romulus? It was helpful for a while in G5, but my ship doesn't have the power or warp to get to Terex yet. It's possible. The Mirror Universe is possible, but I don't use the NSCA for rep grinding. I use the faction ship. I use my max Enterprise D. I only use the NSCA in there to get the Omega Trillium and also mine Trillium A and D. That's the only thing I use it for. It's not high tiered enough to actually get to the service yet, unless a person spends. But yeah, that universe is great for that. Just don't use the NSCA. Schwei Zelda says, no, there were supposed to be a ton of new field trainings to be released in summer 2024. I was not aware, and yeah, that sucks. It's just like they released the photon tokens back then, years ago, on a few servers, on a few new servers. So I guess they're testing that feature the same way. Yeah, Wolfblade's, he was in his mid-50s. Yeah, that sucks, man. You know. So yeah, I think we're doing something during our TC in memorial. Right. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, especially me and that person went back like since the beginning of the game. Schwei Zelda, but they only made it to the newest US server so far, 7.15. Yeah, that's what they did with the photon tokens too. I guess maybe it's a good thing that they're testing it on some servers before they break the whole game if it goes south. Drive-by Death Punch. JB, how do you like the AT store? And what are you going for there? I just noticed that we're #1 in Alliance tournaments overall. Nice, congrats, Drive-by. I love the tournament store. Tournament is like free loot. And I'll show you. Let me just queue a few hostiles and I'll show you the store. There are a lot of amazing things there. And I'm glad you asked that question. Okay, Wolfblades, you do that. I'm gonna stay out of your way. Okay, let's go to the store. So the store is amazing. If you're in Master League, you get access to a lot of options. The #1 most important one that they added last time is the Prime Valor emblems. I go for that immediately, like clockwork. I also just finished my assimilated amalgam shards, like the skin, done with that. I claimed this to complete the task, but also because I need uncommon export credits because I use a lot of it. Got some Gorn Eviscerator parts, and now I'm holding the rest to the end, and then I'll see what I'm gonna get. Probably gonna go for some officers or maybe some Galactic Acclaims. I just want to see how much I have left. Maybe Kirshara. I mean, I have options now. Like, I got the important things, and now I can just spend on, you know, mediocre things. Suze, I think the NSCA at 40 to 50 works better for servers as well. At least I can punch level 48 servers. Yeah, because at that point, it's still up to par with your level. So it still performs in a way that serves you, but tiering it up is very slow. So it's not going to be tiered up at the same rate that you're going up in ops. So eventually you're going to get stronger. Unless you spend on it. Then it's just going to become a miner. Just to get Trillium. But for MU, you're probably going to use your faction ship. It's better that way. Speeder, it's nice though that our community is close. We have organized memorials for lost players and have been told it meant a lot to the family because our player loved the game so much. Yeah. I mean, look, a lot of us, I mean, even me, right? Let's say I average 3 hours a day, 20 hours a week, minimum. That's a part-time job as far as time commitment to most of us. And you spend all that time with people, you're going to get close. And especially in an alliance, I mean, you're in it because you like the people in it. If you didn't like them, you would probably move to a different one. So, yeah, we're very close. And I think it's great that the community is close like that. And some people, like, you know, for whatever reason, maybe disability or older age or whatever, they don't really have too much of a social life, and this is their social life. And the fact that people are that close, and, you know, if something happens, not even death, just anything, you know, a person goes through hardship and we're there for them. It's great. Like, we don't feel alone that way. That's what's great about this community. Like, I played World of Warcraft and people weren't as close as they are here. Ryan, you want Freeman shards? Get them. Just get them. What's stopping you? You can get Freeman, though. Here's an example. Like, I get from the tournament store a lot of things that I can't get anywhere else. So there's a free-to-play path for Freeman. I mean, both are free-to-play. But there's an easy path that is available all the time. That's the Section 31 store. So I will probably, if I want to get more shards of her, I'm going to prioritize that in that store. And I'll get another officer that I can't get that easily anywhere else. Drive by. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have an amazing people. Yeah, we do. Absolutely. Mashed potato, how you doing? I think the player base is a lot more mature here. Well, yeah. I mean, the demographic. I mean, I can even tell that by my YouTube channel is approaching 1,700 subscribers now, which is great, guys. I didn't think it's going to get there that fast. And I can see the demographics of the people in. Most of them, the majority, is ages 35 to 55. That's pretty much the demographic for this game. I gotta beam this. That's what's great about the cube here. Now you see there's like it didn't register the graphics, but it's dead. Oh, nice move. Look at that. Nice, Wolf Blades. That was beautiful. Nice. Oh, I love when people use the GS like that. It's just freaking awesome. Well played. Abdi, I have quit this game 3 times already, but the community brings me back. Just when you thought you were out, they pulled you back in. No, I didn't quit. There were some times that I actually, you know, took the foot off the gas. And I just logged in for like a few claims or whatever because my life was busy or I just needed a break from the game. But then really the key here is don't get burned out. Don't get to a burnout. So slow down your gameplay. It's not worth like, you know, exerting yourself to that level. It's not healthy in any field in your life. No hobby, work, anything. If you overdo something too much, it's not good for you. Same with the amount of engagement in the game. Ryan, gotta wait for my alliance to get promoted to Master League. Well, teach people how to do the tasks. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. I think a lot of people don't complete it because they're unaware of how easy it is. They still think that you need to spend. Like, I have some spenders in my alliance that they don't score the max amount of points. Still. And, I mean, the videos are out there. Mine and other people's too. Like, the videos are out there. Like, this is easy. The spreadsheets are out there. But they just don't... They don't care enough. But it's very easy. So, educate them. Tricky, how you doing? Good to see you. Does the refinery scale with ops? I can unlock the refinery tomorrow, so I was thinking of going from 60 to 61 now before I claim it. Yes, in ops 60, it pretty much ops up with you every level. Before ops 60, before G6, I think some ops levels it was like maybe every 2 levels or whatever, but now it's every level. So yes, definitely time it. This is a good trick. You want to claim it, then ops up, then claim it again. And not just the refinery of your materials, a lot of other tabs. So ideally what I do before I ops up is I claim everything that morning, then pull the trigger on the ops up, and then I check all of them again as if I just logged into the game to see what changed. And a lot of it changes. Same goes when you tier up ships. Claim all the associated ship benefit, you know, refinery, faction store, whatever. Tier it up, then check it again. Whoops, you meant treasury. tricky. Treasury, no, Treasury, once you start the Treasury event, you're locked in for that event. Nothing can change that. Not if you spent money on your account to bring it up, or not if you opt up. Then, in that case, here's the thing. If you opt up, don't claim the Treasury, because I doubt that Treasury is going to get you to the next level up immediately. I only get a Treasury when I'm close to opting up. So if this is a difference maker for you, if claiming the Treasury now is going to get you to the next ops level, I say it's worth it if it's going to get you there like a week or two before. Because what you're going to gain from the additional daily events and refinery and all that stuff over that week is going to be more than what you would gain from the next level up Treasury. I think I'm tapped out on waves. I don't think I have any more. I run all of them and I don't buy the battle pass. So yeah, no mirror, no section 31, and solos, I'm tapped out. I cannot run any waves. So thank you for the wave, Wolf Blades and friends. And that was it for the wave. Should I do Krenim? Yeah, I say we do Krenim. I say we do Krenim. Okay, let me recall another ship because I need the buffs. Wait, do I have enough buffs? Do I have enough? I'm low on Urbanite. No, I'm low. Nah, I don't have enough. Skipping Krenim. Yeah, thanks, Wolfblades. Thank you for the waves. You got it. Ryan, I like the GS ability in waves. It was cool. Yeah. In arenas and in waves, oof, very good. It's a very good ship. Oh man, that can probably help us solo the group waves. With that ability. Wolfblades, how does the recharge work? Can you educate us a little bit about that? Like, is it time-based or kills-based? Like, do you charge? How does that work for that, the beam to recharge itself? Tricky, yeah, I don't need any mats to go to 61 or anything. Just need to hit the ops button. But wanted the treasury loot to get my ND to tier 9. I see what you're saying. Wait, this treasury is... Okay, if you're free to play or a very light spender, I say avoid this treasury like the plague. This is ship-oriented, and you don't get the par steal, you don't get the ore. It's not good for you. But if you have a spending budget on this game, I see your point. And then not a bad idea because it's going to give you the satisfaction that you're looking for. But for me, this is like X, a giant X on this. Not getting it. Seuss, can you show relevant crews for Krenim? Of course. Okay. I have them saved. What I use, and I can probably improve it now. So I have entities crews. This is something that was posted by some people in my community on my Discord. And it actually proved to be very useful. So let me crew them and then I'll show you what the reason behind them is. Okay. So this one is the damage dealer. You get the extra rewards, but also this one gives you, bonus against entities. And the Isolated Cascade from Gwen DeMarco. Under deck, status effects, healing, extra loot, crits. And this loot ability applies to entities. So this is going to be one of the crews. For the second, the reason for this one, this ship may not do that well, damage-wise, but this ability, having Jason Nesmith's ability at max synergy, it decreases the invading entity shield mitigation by 60%. So you debuff the target out the gate, and it's gonna absorb a lot more damage. So this is really good. That's why you're putting these officer abilities are not that meaningful, but really the main incentive is the never give up. And then under deck here, I just put, you know, whatever I had extra. I put it here. So that's I was able to defeat 64 Krenims with this, with very minimal buffs. And I'm actually thinking about testing 66 soon. But I don't have the buffs right now available, so I can't do that now. And besides, we have incursions soon. I should probably do it during incursions and get more loot. Hey, Spock, good to see you. It's time-based and goes down as you tier up the ship. Okay. What time are we talking about? It's time-based, around 2 minutes per shot for recharge. Okay. 2 minutes is... yeah. But it will keep going down. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Wolfblades. And its strength-based... its strength is based off of tier, not level. I.e. tier 1, 4.5 million damage. Tier 15, 16.2 billion damage. Okay. Yeah, so no, it's a great chip. It's a great chip. I'm excited about getting it for many reasons. But no FOMO, no need. Sus says, I have to go. Have a nice stream. Maybe see you next weekend. You'll see me next weekend, and if you're here Monday, you're going to see me arenaing like a madman. I miss it. And I'm probably going to have room for people to join my team. If I have rooms, then anybody can join. Lloyd Sun, how you doing? Says, I run Picard, Bev, Gwen for my damage dealing ship. Yeah, and first time chatter, so welcome in. Yeah, that is also a good option. If it helps me punch up, that's a good option. It's a very good crew. I use it on my Revenant. I use this one for additional shots, and the Revenant doesn't need additional shots. So, but here it's like I get extra shots from her, a chance for extra shots, and also decreases their mitigation, and I get extra loot. So it was kind of like a hybrid, so I can get additional loot. But yeah, the crew you suggested is very, very solid. Omega, how you doing? Quick question, when did you start the game? I forgot. March 2020, around COVID time. And that's why I was allowing myself to dive in the way I did. Otherwise, I may have been a casual player. Who knows? Or maybe deleted the game. Adam Brady, it depends on the tier recharge, which starts on 5 minutes and then goes down to 45 seconds at max. Okay, yeah. Yeah, again, it's solid. It's a good chip. I want to get it. I'm not going to lie. I think we're done with all the events, aren't we? All the ones that matter to me. Yeah, done. Ticketed events, we have mining ore, which will happen anyway. I don't need to do anything. Also, I told you guys, I don't engage with the ticketed events unless I have 90 to actually get the rare. Yeah, and this is done. So yeah, for example, like, I pretty much finished everything I need to do in the game. Once I'm done streaming, I'm probably going to be out of the game other than cycling miners and maybe claiming a refinery. I'm done playing the game until, like, daily goal reset. I'm trying to think. I think there was something that I missed. Not event-wise, but something else. Okay, let's do another MU. I have too much entry tickets there. I almost did that. I almost did the same mistake, if you guys remember. I put the NX-01 crew instead of the Pike crew. Oh my god, that would have been embarrassing again. That was so embarrassing, the time that I did that. I'm gonna go over here. So yeah, the Velux needs about 6,000 uncommon crystal to get to tier 3, maybe 7,000. But I expect that at the rate that I'm getting so much uncommon crystal, I'm going to have plenty to spare. So that's when I'm probably going to push this one to tier 3. Because I won't be able to convert it fast enough. The conversion is going to get stuck at a certain point. I think I have... how many conversion tokens? I have 25. And I convert 25 times 750. That's about 19,000 uncommon ore and gas that I can convert. Yeah, I'm not there yet, but I expect to reach a bottleneck with the conversion eventually. It's gonna happen. Hey, Joseph. I've been using the event stores and the such to level my specialty ships, and I just need to get this uncommon chaos tech tiered up to get the protector to warp 800. Tech gives 30 warp. Yes, that's a good warp. The NSCA protector, again, like, let's say you get it to... Let's kill this guy. Let's say you get the NSCA to warp 800. What is it gonna give you? Like, what's the actual gain from it? I know there are some systems that you need that warp. But let's break it down. Like, if you did equip it on it, what's your end goal with that? Okay, if he warps in, and he did, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, screw this guy. Who is this? Milo Bloom. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Good, I actually made him waste the tokens. Yeah, you declare war on us. You're dead. Alestis, got to go, JB. Wi-Fi grow. See you Monday. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Alestis. Great to seeing you. And yeah, don't piss off the wife, man. Happy wife, happy life. Suze, extra perfect shield against mirror hostiles? If you're hunting mirror hostiles with it, yes, I can see that has value. I reached a level in G6 that my NSCA is just not gonna reach that performance level, and it's just not there yet. So I'm just gonna slow cook it to max tier as long as it takes. But yeah, if it's still you're actually using it for MU surveys, if it kills MU surveys better than your warship, than your faction ship, great point for that. That's an incentive, for sure. So yeah, I find that I buff a lot with my Krenim. Not just for the Krenim, but I mean the Cerritos buff and the Titan buff. I use a lot of it. Like, I don't have much to spare the way I used to, so I need to be careful now and see if I can cut corners and not spend as much on some tasks. So that's why tearing up the Velox can help out, because if it can save me on that juice and allocate juice to other things that are important. And also, if I kill a higher level rare and epic G6 Solomatas, it means that I can refine more, so I get more materials. And because it only wants uncommon crystal, and in return, I'm going to be able to refine more gas and ore and rare materials, so it will pay off. I just want to make sure that I don't do that in the expense of opsing up quicker, that it's not going to delay me. But if I have spare crystal, then yes, I can actually start upgrading some modules. Tricky, so is there anything I need to worry about before going from 60 to 61? Any reason to wait? Main thing that I think you want to be ready for, your best warship needs to be able to handle level 61 hostiles. I moved up with a tier 4 Enterprise D, and it was challenging. I had to relocate to certain systems. It doesn't have the warp range. And I had to buff it sometimes and use exos just so I can complete it. But that was before we had a lot of power creep abilities with ISO damage, like the DTI building and all of that. We didn't have all of those. So right now, tier 4 epic ship should be just fine. What tier is your epic ship? I mean, if your epic ship is like 2 upgrades from tier 9, just go. Just ignore everything I said. You have nothing No reason to be afraid. Tier 9? Yes. Just go. Just go. You're gonna thank me and you're gonna thank yourself for doing that. You will have no problem. Now, I will warn you, regardless of how strong your ship is, and yours is very strong, give yourself a week or so for... It's an adjustment period. You're going to get used to hazards. You're going to get used to different style of doing things. So just going to be new and fresh, which is exciting. But there's no way to avoid that part. Like, you can't avoid the growing pains when it comes to G6 economy. You're going to need to build Selkies. You're going to need to get used to the whole, G6 mining. That cannot be stopped. Doesn't matter if you have a tier 12 ship. So yeah, just go and you'll be totally fine. And if you're stuck on anything, hit me up. But it will be a breeze for you with tier 9. Wolfblades, I use my NSCA strictly for mining. Yeah, Trill, A and D, and Omega. Exactly, that's exactly what I use mine for. Like once every 2-3 weeks, I just send it there for a few of these rounds. Easy peasy. Lloyd, you're responding to what Tricky said. You have a tier 9D and tier 8 rot. You were wondering if that will be strong enough to get to op 61. Sounds like we are. Oh yeah, you are. Dude, I moved in with a tier 4 Enterprise D without all the ISO power creep that we have now. I did that 6 months ago. You're golden. Like, no joke. You have better officers now too. Like, you're fine, man. You're so fine. Yeah, just go. Just go. You camped long enough. Believe me. Tier 9? Yeah. Now, one thing that prepare yourself, the NX-01, if you buy the favor for the NX-01, you want to have a ship that has at least 1400 warp range, and then you can use that to relocate to the deep G6 systems that have mining in them, mining nodes. I'll give you the example. Each of the factions have one of these. So this system here and the other two equivalent, they have housing in them. So you can relocate there and then spread your Selkies, whatever, as many Selkies you have, or miners, on these mining nodes. And also they have a pretty fast mining rate. So this is why you want to relocate there. So don't be afraid of relocating as a fresh G6, because your Epic 5 ships have a warp range. They're pretty high tiered, but there will be some systems you can't get with them. So that's when you want to use like a high warp ship like the NX-01 and do the relocation. And you should have plenty of relocation tokens. Even if you're like an active raider, you should have plenty. The protector is cheaper and lasts longer. Fair enough. Again, if it's in line with your level. Hey Micah, good afternoon to you too. Good to see you on YouTube. Wolfblades, be right back. Fair enough. Lloyd, I was going to go to Op 61 before the end of the arc, so I can get better rewards from the choice rewards. Good call. Yes, definitely do that. Don't claim them. And even ticketed events. I mean, if you don't need the ticketed events now to 61, you don't need mats. Don't join if you haven't joined yet, because they will increase by like 10% income if you wait. It's great to see everybody moving up like that. Kershara still breaks, so they didn't fix it. I don't expect them to. So yeah, arena's on Monday, and I'm excited. So yeah, I'm playing arenas even more than just for fun than anything else. All of my objectives are met, and I'm just helping my teammates. And now it's like we made it a community thing. So the whole community now joins, and you know, I'm sharing my strategy. It's just a lot of fun, and it's fun to actually face some other people that I know, that like rematches. And like Rex Super, for example, I had a match with him 2 weeks ago. And I want to have a rematch, so I hope that I'll get him this week. And some other people like Behringer. I never faced ESTO on the battlefield. But I'm curious how that's going to be. So here, this is level 70 on my alliance, Lucky. And I'm sure he's a spender, so I'm sure his NSCA is up to par, but he's still sending a warship for this. So I think I'm going to finish this run. And then if there's anything you guys want to see, tell me and I can, like, you know, any crews or anything that you want me to demonstrate, let me know. And if I can, I will. Because I have nothing else to do in the game until daily goal reset, pretty much. Or we can chat about dogs and cats and, you know, Game of Thrones and... Oh, speaking of shows, I will give no spoilers, but The Last of Us. Do you guys watch that show? And don't throw spoilers in chat, but if you watched it, if you're up to speed, then you know what I'm feeling right now. Some OPC hunting on stream? I don't need OPC hunting, and I don't mess with people, they don't mess with me, so I don't want to start a war, like an unofficial within ROE war with somebody, because it's not beneficial for me. Like, I really have no interest. I mine faster, and I don't want to add that labor of OPC hunting. I'm not so much into it. Mr. Mike, I changed platforms. Cool. Tricky. Okay, why not? I hit 61 button. Nice! Now in 2 years, I'll be ready. Or I will speed up when I get 21 helps. Yeah, get the 21 helps. And now you're in G6 land, so every minute that you can save is very valuable. Every minute of Sigma time is 1,000 Latinum. 1.5 million per 24 hours. So yes, don't underestimate the power of that one additional help. Be conservative. And again, I don't know your spending level, but even if you're a spender, why burning Latinum unless you have to? Abdi, no, but I have heard good reviews about it. Yes. Season 1 was amazing. And Season 2 didn't disappoint. But I can tell you, that's like, emotions are high in this show. Suze, we at 163 get merged next week, so sadly there will be a long war. Right. And Tricky, you only buy battle passes. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, be conservative on your Latinum. Yeah, I think we're expecting a merge. It wasn't announced yet, but I think for my server 35, something is going to happen. Hey, Viking, thank you for the follow. Good to see you, Viking Sith. Hey, Julian on YouTube. Hi, JB, how are you? Time for me to push to level 56. Let's go. Yeah, hit that button. Hit it. Hit it. Get that Sanctus or whatever you're going to get. Absolutely. Look at you guys growing, free to play. I love that. Lloyd says, I was going to hit the 61 button before I go to bed. And then in the morning, after all my claims finish. And yeah, and then claim the dailies again. Yeah, that's smart. Just at this point, wait so it will be in line with all of your claims. But you can start cooking it now. Just don't, you know, don't accelerate it. Don't speed it up. Micah says, haven't finished season 1. Have you watched Andor? Not yet. Not yet. It's on my list. I just didn't get into it yet. I was involved with a couple of other shows. I finished House of David not too long ago. Why is it stuck? Yeah, finished House of David not too long ago, and then Last of Us. But Andor is the next show that I'm going to get into. So I'm not going to wait till Last of Us is over. I'm probably going to watch Andor in the next week or so. Abdi, is the show the same as the game, or have they missed on something? Hope they are spot on, as I love the game. From what I heard, I never played the games, but I heard that like Game 1 and Season 1 are 1-for-1, you know, aligned. I haven't played it yet. I heard that at least from the 2 episodes that happen now, and again, I'm saying it without throwing any spoilers, from the 2 episodes of season 2, people said that people that played the game, they knew what was coming because they played the game. Viking, hello there. And yes, yeah, the Last of Us game and show are great. Yeah, I want to play the game, actually. Maybe I'll get chapter 1. Maybe I'll play it on stream. I don't know. AT-Dub on YouTube. A few of the 700 servers ascended last night. I have gone through almost all my lat, but I'm like 2 upgrades away from Op 63. Plan is to hit 63 shipyard and slow down and let resources build up. Fair enough. It's a solid plan. Depends on how much you're going to invest in your 63 ship. It's going to be a letdown. It's going to be a disappointment. My Minerva was a big disappointment. I used my Enterprise D and I still use it like 50-50 with the Velox. So yeah, unless you're planning to tier up the Minerva, and if you tier up the Minerva, it's going to cost you in progression. So, but again, depends on what you enjoy and what your spending level is. But the Minerva in general is crap. It's a glorified crap with a warp range. That's what it is. Brogman says, taking my Selkie to tier 2. First time I've had to wait out the tier up countdown in a while. Yeah, I think it's like 12, 13 hours or so. I know. It's funny because like moving up to G5, we had so much speed ups that, you know, and steel that we could use, but this reset really resets everything, so you got to be careful. You don't have a stash. I wonder if G7 is going to be using G6 economy stuff, or they're going to reset it again. I'd like to think that they're not going to go for another hard reset like that, the way they did here with G5 and G6. Sue says, at least the Minerva looks cool. Yeah, definitely. And I did use it for G6 Alomadas. That served me well there. Barkman 11 and change. Yeah. Yeah, just give it the overnight. Okay, let's queue a couple of these. T-Dub says, my ND is only like 2.4 billion, but I'm not planning to really invest in the 63 ship. Just don't want to keep spending dollars, so naturally going to slow down. I like your approach. I'm not that different. No, but you'll see that minus the warp range, that there are ways to dodge it. Like you can throw Grush on the bridge of the Enterprise D, and you can also relocate. The Enterprise D is going to be your primary ship until and including Op 66. It served me so well. And so yeah, I mean, I don't skip ships because I have the faction credits to actually afford buying them and building them. But I don't have to invest in them if I don't want to. And also, the funny thing is, a Minerva, to get it to tier 2, you actually need to spend uncommon material. Just to get it to tier 2 alone. Velox, or any other rare G6 ship, you can get it to tier 2.5 for common only. So that's why my Velox was tier 2.5 out the gate. Welcome back, Wolf Plates. Yeah, so the rare ship is going to serve you better. The uncommon is going to be mostly for like for show, just some satisfaction that you built another good-looking ship. But you'll see, like, the use of it is going to be unlike the 53 ship, for example. Like, that was very useful. That actually retired the I had a Tribune before, and then as soon as I built the Corvus, it retired the Tribune. The Tribune, like, I built the Tribune and I used it for maybe a month and a half, and then I reached to 53, and then it was done. But this is not the same case for the G5 epics. The G5 epics will serve you way, way longer. Not to mention the loop that you can actually upgrade it for free all the way, you know, with the Jellyfish and the Enterprise A. So this is the first ship that I actually upgraded to tier 12, not retroactively. That was pretty exciting to actually have a valuable ship, one that you can actually use. Okay, so I think we're gonna look into raiding somebody. if I'm not mistaken, okay, so it looks like DJs is going for like a 24-hour thing. And I guess we can pay him a visit. I don't think I rated him in maybe once a while ago. So I'm going to start rating him. And wait, somebody follow me. Somebody follow. Lloyd, thank you for the follow. Okay, guys, so I will see you Monday night for some arena ass kicking. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, let's go. I'll move over with you guys to DJs. I'll see you guys over there.
That's a level 14. That is way more than one.
And lost in.
Ads going to ads right now. We'll be back. That was 375. We got to do 400. Thank you, Broken Wolf. Just gifted a sub to stupid shit. Yes, I know. Oh my God, they're stinging. James Bond, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Sir Tail, thank you for 10 gifted. Orcanado, 10 gifted. Indominus Prime with another 5 gifted. Thank you. Lost in with 10 gifted. Wood Cannon dropped 100 kitty bitties. Thank you. Odysseus dropping a pity bit. Thank you. All right. What did we just make it up to, Tarpy? 375, so this would be 400? Yeah. All right. 400.